Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well at home and I hope you're staying safe. The past few weeks in math we've been learning about shapes. Remember, we learned about triangles, we learned about rectangles, squares, and circles. We also learned about sides and vertices. So if we were going to look at a triangle here, we said there's 3 sides. Does anyone remember where the sides are? Can you find the 3 sides of the triangle? There's one side here, there's one here, and there's one more right here. A side is a straight line. And we also said there are 3 vertices. Does anyone remember what a vertex is? Or what a vertex is? A vertex is a corner. So can you figure out where the corners of the triangle are? Remember, there's 3 of them. Can you see the 3 corners or the 3 vertices? There's one right here. See, that's where the 2 lines meet. It's a corner. So there's one there, one here, and here. So we found out there are 3 sides and 3 vertices. Today we're going to learn about a new shape called a hexagon. Let me show you what a hexagon looks like. You may have seen these before. Just like that, that's a hexagon. I'm going to write the word hexagon underneath. To learn more about hexagons today, we're going to read a book. But before we read a book, I want to explain something you're going to see in the book. You're going to see the word angle right here. An angle is another word for a vertice. So you can say a triangle has 3 vertices or 3 angles. 1, 2, 3. An angle is the same as a vertice, or I've been saying corners too. Same thing, they all mean the same. So let's read our book. This book is called Hexagons. Hexagons. A hexagon has 6 sides. It has 6 angles. Remember, an angle is a corner or a vertex. So let's look at this. Do you see the 6 sides? This one says 1, and there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. There's also 6 vertices. Do you see the 6 vertices or the 6 angles? Let's count. There's 1 there. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 sides and 6 vertices or angles on a hexagon. This shape is found all over. Let's look at this picture for a minute. Can you find the hexagon in this picture? Do you see it? Yeah, it's right here. The sides are blue this time. See it? Right there, there's the hexagon. Bees use them. Bees keep honey in them. So let's see, bees use hexagons too. Let's see, this is where bees keep all of their honey. So if you look right there in the blue, it's a hexagon. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. And you can see there's 6 vertices too, so we know that's a hexagon. There's a lot there too. They're all over, they're all hexagons. They are on a soccer ball. Todd counts all the white ones. So let's see. Oh, let's zoom in a little bit. Look, there's a hexagon right on the soccer ball. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides again. Yeah, there's one hexagon there. There's another one right there. There and there. They're everywhere. So you can find hexagons maybe on a window somewhere. You can find them on a beehive. And you can find them on a soccer ball. Let's see what else. Ooh, they are on the floor. They can be colorful. So this is a picture of a floor, and you can see there's a bunch of hexagons there. There's a lot. All of the blue ones are hexagons, and the white ones are hexagons too. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So every one of these, the gray ones, the white ones, and the blue ones are all hexagons. Ooh, they're on turtles too. They help make the shell strong. That's so cool. Let's look at the hexagon there. Oh, there it is. Let's see how many sides it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, so we know that's a hexagon. Oh, it's right on the shell. That's so cool. Ooh, and they are the shape of pencils. They will not roll away. Let's look. Oh, there it is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides again. So we know hexagons are the shape of pencils too. Hex nuts can be really big. You can turn them with the right tool. So if you look right here, a hex nut is what this guy is using the wrench with. He's tightening the bolt or the hex nut. But you can see right here, there's 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look around you. You will find a hexagon. Let's look at this picture. Let's see if we can find a hexagon anywhere. Look really closely. I want you to look for a second and see if you can find a hexagon. I see a hexagon down here. I see a lot of them. Let's look at this one right here in the middle. I can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides right here. I think all of these are hexagons. They all have 6 sides and 6 vertices. Now there's one last page. We're going to count the hexagons. Let's see if we can find them. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let's see. Where are the hexagons? See how many you can count. I see 5. I want to see how many you can find. Did you find 5? Let's see. I see 1 here. Then I see 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's look at this one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. And if you look really closely, you can see there's 6 angles too, or 6 vertices. Right there. So that's a hexagon too. And this last page just tells us more about angles and sides, but we already know that. And that's it. The end. Good job. Now we know that a hexagon has 6 sides right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we know that hexagons have 6 vertices. There's 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now we're going to do another page from our Go Math book now. Looks just like this. Let me zoom out a little bit. Just like that. And at the bottom there it says, color the hexagons in the picture. But if we look, there's a lot of different shapes. And we have to figure out which ones are hexagons and which are not hexagons. So I'm going to give you a second to look at this picture really closely and figure out how many hexagons there are. I see 5. I want to see how many you can find too. Did you find 5? Let's see. Let's start with this shape down here. What is this one? Let's zoom in a little bit. What is that shape? Is that a hexagon? All right, let's see. Let's see how many sides it has. 1, 2, this has 3 sides. Let's see how many corners it has. I see 1 corner there, 1 over there, and 1 on the top. What shape had 3 sides and 3 vertices again? Do you remember what it was called? Yeah, that was a triangle. So These down here are triangles, so they're not going to be hexagons. So let's look at this shape right here. Let's figure out if this is a hexagon. Let's count the sides again. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And how many vertices do you see there? Can you count them? How many corners are there? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. So this shape has four sides and 4 vertices. What shape is that? And if we look, we can see that there's 2 long sides and there's 2 short sides. So what shape had 4 vertices, 4 sides, and 2 sides that were long and 2 that were short? What was that shape called? That was a rectangle, so we know that that's not a hexagon. Let's look again. Oh, what about this one? What about this shape? What's that? Let's count the sides. Oh, wait. Does it have any sides? Are there any straight lines in this shape? No, there's no straight lines. It's just one curve. Remember what the shape is called when there's no sides or vertices and there's a curve? These shapes are circles. Okay, good job. So now we know that these shapes down here, or these shapes over here, aren't hexagons. We know that these long ones aren't hexagons. And we know that these circles are hexagons. So where do you think our hexagons are? Oh, let's look at this big one right here in the middle. There's a big shape we missed. Let's see how many sides it has. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 6 sides. Okay. Let's see how many vertices it has. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this shape has 6 sides and 6 vertices. Remember, our hexagon has 6 sides and 6 vertices too. So, and let's look at the pictures. Do they look the same? Yeah, they look alike. So this big one in the middle is a hexagon. So I'm going to color that one in. We found one, but I think there's 4 more that we have to find too. While I'm coloring, I want you to keep looking at the picture, and I want you to find the other 4 hexagons. They're pretty tiny, so make sure you're looking closely. Okay. There's one right here. Let's zoom in a little bit on that one. Yeah, you can see there's 6 sides again. 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's 6 corners, or vertices. So that's a hexagon. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's one right here. There's one, so we have 3. There's 2 more. Let's keep looking. Do you see the last 2? Yeah, there's one right here. And there's the last one right here. So let's see, we found all 5. Let's double check. Let's look at this picture again and make sure we didn't miss any. What do you think? Does it look like we got them all? Yeah, I think we got them all. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. Now, if you look at this picture again, you can kind of see that this makes a crab or some kind of animal that lives in the ocean. And today, we're going to use shapes just like this. We're going to make our own animal. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. I have some shapes here. You can do this at home too. You can cut out your own shapes and you can color them in. So I have my shapes and I'm going to make an animal. I think my animal is going to be a dog. So let's see. What shape could I use for the head? Am I going to use a rectangle for the head? Do you think that's going to look good? No, probably not. That doesn't really look like a head. What about, am I going to use one of these little tiny triangles for the head? No, I think they're too small too. So I think for my head, I'm going to use this hexagon right here. Looks like a pretty good size head, right? Now for the body, I need a bigger shape. So I don't think this isn't big enough for the body, right? So I'm going to use this rectangle right here. So there's my head and the body. Now I need some ears. Maybe I could use these, but they might not be big enough. So I think I'm gonna use these over here. I'm gonna put like ears right there. Oops. There we go. There are my ears. Okay. Now I need some legs. Let's see, I'm gonna use these triangles for legs. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, I'm gonna use this one 4. There are my 4 legs. And I need a tail, so I think I'm gonna use the rest of these triangles to kind of make a tail. What do you think? Does that kind of look like a dog? Yeah, I think it does. You can see the head here, the ears, the body, the tail, and the legs. So there's my dog. I made it out of a hexagon, triangles here too, and on the tail, and I use a rectangle for the body. At home this week, one of your assignments is to make your own animal out of shapes. You can cut shapes out of paper and you can color them in, and then you can arrange them to make an animal like I did, and like the one on this paper here. When you do this, I want you to send a picture to Mrs. Clark on Class Dojo so we can both see what you did. I hope you have fun making animals. Bye!